Recon Instruments provides customized solutions for direct-to-eye communications. Well, that sounds cool. They're showing some really interesting ski and snowboarding goggles that do a whole lot more than just protect your eye. Spokesman for Recon Instruments is Mark Olson. Mark, welcome into Tomorrow.
Thank you for having me.
It's a pleasure. First of all, with a description like that, we had to have you because we thought this is very cool. Direct-to-eye communications. What are we communicating?
So we're communicating a ton of data while you're skiing or snowboarding. What we've created is, you can see that there. It's a heads-up display. In fact, it's the world's only heads-up display that fits inside your ski or snowboard goggle.
So this is just it's a little, imagine a ski goggle, snowboarding goggles, as he's talking about, for those listening on the radio and haven't seen the video yet. Have no fear. Look for the show for 11/11 that weekend at intotomorrow.com, and you'll see it. And there's this little heads-up display just sort of tucked in the lower right of the goggle in the front of the goggles.
Absolutely.
And it's displaying what information might we receive?
So it's going to display your speed, your altitude, the temperature outside, vertical drop, jump analytics, so how high you're jumping, your air time, how far you traveled while you're in the air, all kinds of data. And then that's both our Mod and our Mod Live units. And then the Mod Live, where it differentiates, it's an Android-based. So it can sync with your Android phone, and it's got lots of cool apps. Including navigation with more than 600 different trail maps for resorts across the country and in Canada.
Wow.
Buddy tracking. So if you're skiing with a friend that also has the goggles on and synced with the phone, you can find them anywhere on the mountain. So if you guys want to meet up.
It sounds like it'll take you to them almost, right?
It will show you a little map, and you can find your way. If you guys are meeting at the lodge after you're done skiing, have a beer. It's a perfect way to find your friends.
I love it. If you have too many, then you really need it to find maybe the way back to the hotel.
You might.
The point is you have that capability. Does this add an incredible amount of cost to these kind of goggles? Because now I'm thinking this is a whole different technology now.
So it is. There are actually two different purchases that you're making.
Yeah.
We don't manufacture the goggles. We work with several manufacturers. We sell the technology that's inside them, the display. The Mod is $299, and the Mod Live, the Android base, is $399.
Okay.
You can pick them up at an REI, Sports Chalet, or all kinds of places online, Amazon.
But for so much information, I mean, it's certainly worth the ability to have this kind of stuff. You'd be the hit of the slopes because you've got the info.
It is, and now you can brag after your day on the slopes and back up with data, how fast you were going, how far you jumped.
Yeah.
By uploading, we have a social site online, Recon HQ. You upload all that data. You can create highlight reels where you input video and images, and you can share with your friends via Facebook or Twitter.
How cool is that, too? Literally right from there, because it's paired now with your Android phone, you said in this example, and the info can just go up right then.
It is. So we're going to add that feature in January. Where you
I knew that.
It was a perfect segue. You're going to be able to push it direct from the slopes in the coming months. Right now, you have to sync with your computer after your day is done, but it's a good experience because you get to relive the day.
Yeah, exactly. Now, the next step is a video camera on the other eye. Shooting where you're headed and whatnot.
Another great lead-in. Yeah. So that's going to be an announcement that happens around CES. We're going to be partnering with some point-of-view action camera companies.
Wow.
And the display will work like a viewfinder, so you won't have to take off your goggles to set up your shot. It's not taking the picture, but you can see the picture being taken.
Oh, okay.
And it transmits that image via Bluetooth.
Wow. So there's some really cool technologies here that, first of all, I can even see the military taking advantage. It's not just for skiing or snowboarding. It seems to me like you can really do some unique things, maybe for hunters in the future, for any number of things.
Coming up this spring, we're going to have a what we call a dirt launch, where we're going to create goggles for mountain bikers, motocross, a lot of the same information that focuses on jumps or vertical descent, speed. Anything that you want to brag about to your friends, this is going to enable you to do that.
That's cool. I mean, owning those slopes, because now, as you say, brag about them and relive that experience, but more importantly, share it with others who are of like mind and like to do what you're doing, and maybe it gives them something to aspire to as well.
Absolutely.
Like owning a pair of these. Love it. ReconInstruments.com for more information. Can you order there as well on the site?
You cannot.
You cannot. So you have to get them in a store.
REI.
Ah, very good. Love it. Mark, thanks for spending a couple of minutes with us. Cool stuff. I'm liking that technology and see a whole lot more use than initially being advertised. So that's pretty cool.
You can count on that.
All right. Very cool. Again, ReconInstruments.com. IntoTomorrow.com, by the way, is where you'll find the videos of all of the interviews from today's broadcast at CES Unveiled here in New York. You don't want to miss a moment of the 3-hour broadcast, but especially come by and check out the videos at your convenience. IntoTomorrow.com. We're back with more from New York and CES Unveiled. It's the press preview for the International CES after this.